recording this video to recommend Anthony Durbano for running Daybreaker Montreal. I'm actually wearing this front right hoodie that he got me as I got this message. Anthony would for sure be the best person to run this event for a lot of reasons. Some of them being that he knows the audience, he knows the people, he knows what people in Montreal are used to and what would be novel to them, what would be new to them, and what he could propose to innovate. He knows the scene super well. He's really respected in the scene for everything he's done for the community. You know, he single-handedly really nurtured the electronic music community in Montreal through Front Right, which just started as a Facebook group and is now a massive communications and events platform. He will be the best person to liaise with different venues, with different suppliers, to make sure that the experience is as enjoyable as possible, as sustainable as possible, just from knowledge of the suppliers around town. And his events will be well attended and followed because of the trust that he's gained within the community. And I know Anthony because I wanted to get involved in electronic music events in Montreal, and so I just started doing just that and showing up to some of the events that he organized, and just started working. And he instantly gave me high levels of responsibility and trusted me, and has now grown into a really good friend and colleague. And us point and yeah, and working with him is a pleasure because there's never any negativity. Something goes wrong, we're super solutions oriented, and you just fix the issue and you don't blame anyone. And that type of positive demeanor and energy is exactly what an event like Daybreaker needs. Thank you.
Hi there, my name is Sabrina Durbano. I'm Anthony's older sister, so that's how I know him. And what my favorite thing is about him is his charisma, is his passion. When he gets an idea in his head, good luck trying to stop him. He's very passionate about what he does and what he cares about, and it definitely shows in his events, in his friendships, in his relationships, and he's definitely incredibly influenced by music, by dance. He's brought a lot of people together. I don't know if you're aware of his platform called Front Right. It started with only 7 friends, and now there's, I think, 5,000 people in the group, and it became a real family. I was a part of it for a long time too, and it was an excellent experience, and he's great at bringing people together and for good causes and all of that. So that's why he would be good for this job.
My favorite thing about Anthony Durbano is definitely his sense of humor. He's a very smart and very funny guy. I think he's the best candidate to lead Daybreak Montreal because he's very hardworking, very determined. He's very creative, always has very creative ideas, and he always realizes them. He's a great problem solver. He never lets any obstacles come in his way. He's very loyal to the people he works with and very easy and smooth to work with from the perspective of an artist or a promoter. He's always been very smooth to deal with. He's also very well connected and very loved by everyone in the scene. So I don't think you could find anyone better and well suited than Anthony for this.
Hi, my name is Danny, and I've known Anthony going back to university when we were first on a student association together, and then ultimately became pretty close friends from there. We've planned events together and, well, gone on trips together, and, well, Christ, what haven't we done together? What I love most about Anthony is his passion for his passion and his ability to pass on that passion to those around him for things that he truly does believe in. I think that he would be excellent to be working with the Daybreaker team, in that he is excellent at bringing people together, at sharing people's visions, and at finding new ways of representing an idea that resonates well with the community around him. Anthony, best of luck. Love you, buddy.
Hello, my name is Adam. I've known Anthony for quite some time now. We've been partnering on events for maybe around 5 years, and definitely the best partner I've ever had in Montreal. This is why I still work with him. My favorite thing about Anthony is that he could take on a lot of stuff at the same time and be able to handle it very well. I think Anthony would be the best person for taking the lead in Daybreaker Montreal, just because he's super ambitious, super driven, and he's definitely the right person for this in Montreal. He's going to take the project outside the box, and that's what you need. Yeah, I believe it.
So I met Anthony 6 years ago at a rave, and the thing that stuck with me the most was his passion, the passion for the music, the people, the community, and all that. And it's exactly why I think he would be the best candidate for Daybreaker, because everything he does, he puts his heart and soul into it, and it's not for the fame. It's really for the people, the music, and the entire community of Montreal. Everyone knows him and everyone loves him because of the passion. You see him running around at the events, making sure everyone's having the best time. He's talking to everybody because he wants to make sure everyone has the time of their lives, And I think that's why he is the best candidate for Daybreaker, and you'd make a mistake not choosing him.
Hi, so I actually know Anthony from the electronic music scene in Montreal. I met him because I wanted to get involved in his awesome project, especially his epic Abandoned Academy parties. My favorite thing about him is his relentlessness. This guy just can't stop throwing amazing events for his community. And that's one of the reasons why he would be the perfect person to lead Daybreaker Montreal. He built a true electronic music family in Montreal, and everybody knows him as the front-right leader and as the city's nightlife wizard. He knows everything about the party scene here, and one of my dreams would actually be to create a festival with him. So I hope you're gonna give him the opportunity because I don't know anyone else who would deserve it more.
Hi, my name is Brian. So I initially met Anthony when I approached him with a project for Front Right, which is his community that he built. Since then, we did a couple more projects together, and I give him a helping hand with events and with social media when he needs it. What I really love about him is that he's extremely hardworking and he's extremely creative. So he brings amazing concepts and ideas onto the table when it comes to creating events in Montreal and when it comes to bringing people together. His group, his community Front Right, that has over 7,000 members, has changed a lot of people's lives. You can see the members, how passionate they are in that group. And honestly, he just made Montreal a better place for these people, bringing them together when it comes to musical events around the city. So hats off to him for that. And honestly, I don't see anyone else that could lead Daybreaker Montreal more than him. He's honestly the perfect fit. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Valentina, and I've been friends with Anthony for about 5 years now. We first met at Ilsonic in 2014 when I was really into mainstream EDM and commercial music. And then about 3 years ago, Anthony introduced me to the underground techno scene in Montreal. And ever since, I've worked with him on most, if not all, of his projects. And what I admire most about Anthony is that he is so creative. He never runs out of ideas. He's super hardworking, always brainstorming. And he's overcome the most obstacles that I've ever witnessed in my life. If anyone has had to overcome problems throwing parties, it's him. And he always manages to pull off amazing events. And I think that he'd be perfect for Daybreaker because he's been talking about throwing day parties for a long time. And he's very passionate about getting a full night's sleep and partying in the healthiest way possible. So I think that he would be great for Daybreaker.
Anthony has been one of my closest friends for like 8 years now. We met when he was throwing parties for GemSB, when I was doing for McGill Med, and right away we knew like we're the same kind of people. And the best part of Anthony is like he brings the best out of everyone, always making sure everyone else is having a good time. And yeah, that's why I think you should be doing this.